Some say after salvation, choosing your life partner is the next biggest decision one has to make. After all, marriage can either make you or break you. The fact that someone might be good for you does not necessarily mean that person is great for you. So is there really someone for everyone? That one special person God created just for you? And if so, how do you know he or she is the one? In this week's Porter's Guide, we'll be talking to our shepherds about choosing the right one.
I'm glad I'm speaking to you on this topic about finding a life partner, because of the rate of divorce that has gone high these days. I want to start on this premise that why do we pick partners? We pick partners because we want to develop these relationships into marriages.
Naturally, people or human beings as we are, we have the tendency to be able to be who we are not sometimes. And especially if you are a young guy coming up and you are poised to marry, one of the things that happens is that you have a lot of people to choose from. You have a lot of women around you. Some will be friends, some will be introduced to you, and a whole lot. So you find yourself confused as to what to do.
It's just like when you buy a product. There's a product manual that you need to follow to be able to get the best use or the best satisfaction of that product. And since marriage is instituted by God, I say that if you want to get the best relationship, you want to get the right partner, get the best marriage, you need to ask God, because He instituted it.
How do you find out? The way to find out is to continue to date the person, to continue to spend time with the person, and to ask the right questions.
I believe that, as God saw in Adam's situation when he was in the garden and realized that Adam was lonely and therefore decided to give Adam Eve. That must be our focus when we are looking for life partners.
We use the word life partner, which means that this is a relationship that you go into that you don't back out. It is for life. So we always say that till death do us part.
Just like Adam and Eve fitted, and when Adam saw Eve, said, "This is bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh." That is what it means.
The possible challenges are first and foremost the person you meet. How do you determine that they're the right person for you? The only way to determine this is to spend time with the person and serving the church and going out on dates.
Sometimes, because it's a life choice which you don't need to back out, you look at the issue of whether the person is compatible. And sometimes the compatibility is also another challenge, because you might not be able to test it and to know, because in the course of your working, the person might even pretend to be what he is not.
A lot of people go into relationships looking at the physicality. I want a Coca-Cola shaped person, I want a fair person, I want a chocolate skin person, I want this person of this social status, forgetting about the spiritual side of this institution.
Because it's a life, your life partner, somebody who's going to stick with you to the end of your life. There is also the challenge of whether this person will be supportive enough, will be loving, will be caring, will be understandable.
I have told people, and I do it myself for my boys, that you don't wait till you are, let's say, a year ready to marry when you start praying for your life partner.
You need to know your temperament and your challenges. So you also have to know that the person that is coming on board also has been trained differently. So there is also the challenge whether this person will really fit into who I am, and whether I can also be able to fit into who he or she is.
The general advice I'll give the young people is, while you're waiting for the right partner, be busy serving God in church, and also get to set some boundaries. I mean, what are boundaries? Boundaries are limits to which you will not go.
Marriage is a lifelong thing. It is not something that people should be in a haste to go through it. Nowadays, it is very challenging to know that sexual drive has become quite a problem for the youth because of what we are exposed to. We are exposed to a lot of things, both on the internet, both on television, in the radio, and all those, and even in magazines.
Get to see from the Bible what a Christian young person is supposed to do. So you tell your friends that because God says I shouldn't have sex before marriage, I'm not going to have sex before marriage.
God will bring us to the place where we enjoy our relationships, enjoy our marriages, enjoy our families. I pray that the overshadowing blessings of the Lord will be into every relationship that is established in the house of the Lord, and every marriage that is covenanted with Christ will be fruitful to the glory and honor of His holy name. Amen.
You're still watching the #1 Christian entertainment show on TV, Footprint, proudly brought to you by Big Ben Group of Companies. And wow, check this. You see I've held on to the Galaxy Tab. You're feeling it too much. Thank you very much, Big Ben. If you want this and more, other phones and accessories at Big Ben Group of Companies. Now this is it. If you actually want water that will quench your thirst, Wild Numa Philip G, or you want to get gospel CDs, your best gospel artists, just make sure it is Big Ben Group of Companies. Many thanks to Regent University College of Science and Technology. They actually branded the third in the whole of the country. Global focused international agenda. We salute you. Not forgetting Pamoni. I love this outfit. It is wonderful. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Philippa Berfi Gagogo. Right here on Footprint. She's bringing us her top 5 gospel videos. Check it out.
Philippa Berfi is my name. I'm a gospel musician. I started singing at a very tender age, but professionally I came out in 1999. That was when I recorded my first album, Nyame Home San. When God calls you to do something, you have no choice than to do it. So God called me to do His work, and I responded to the call. I have 7 albums by the grace of God to my credit. Nyame Home Sane, Mojana Kasa, Ochesu Nyame, Yesu Yame Last Stop, I Go Dance, Go High, and the current one, Dear Ever Winsamapu. This is Dear Ever. I will say I'm on course, because by the grace of God, I've performed in Lagos, Nigeria, with this lady, Branama lady, Kepe, and we had so many stars there. Apart from that, I've performed in Togo, Benin, South Africa. There is this show that I performed in Chicago. That one I know that it's because I performed it during the Black History Festival. That was in February. Though I'm on course, it is my prayer to go higher than what I'm doing now. I have done collaborations already. I did some with Ora, Nassim, Celestine Donko, and I'm looking forward to do collaboration with these 2 people. I'm talking about Rebecca Malopi and Amy Newman. Of course, they are my role models, and I would love to collaborate with them. So that is what I'm looking forward to do. It is not easy losing both parents in our society. I'm talking about developing country like Ghana. It is not easy at all. And in my case, I lost both parents at a very tender age, and it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy for me in my Christianity, because sometimes whatever that you would want, the visions that you have or what you want to do are being jeopardized. You cannot do it as maybe both parents were to be there. So this was a very great challenge for me. I've been married for the past 5 years, and God has blessed us with a kid. She's a baby girl called Adon. These are my top 5 videos. At number 5, there was Philippa Berfi Nankasa video. Or say Onyame Enking. This is a video that is dedicated to all women. Now I would want you to watch it because it will touch your life. Ebekasa actually. I hope you are touched and blessed. God bless you. My next video, that is number 4. Watch it. Next on my list is Grace Ashi, and she says, "Nipa eniba womus omani so like nipa eniba womus so na onyame aye mekese." So you call your name. The video I ever boy was say. You be too every how you be too for your money. When him say I would tell me when I may argue. Young really different. I buy your meaning in a 8 every year how you watch it. Number one video no. Any video be a say dear ever won summer feeling as you said in influence. Dear ever won summer feeling as soon like those who be doing listening to influence. What you can do? Dear ever won summer feeling as you say near free was dear ever won some no as you say near what you need. Dear ever won summer feeling. Your character can make or unmake you. So you, that's my advice to you. Let's be cautious about our character. God bless you.
Ben group of companies Emma Wapaba and the Babia. We get normal papa service as Sunday. Your phones are holding on one cadia bia here. A free new quack as to say Nokia, Motorola, Samsung, Sony Ericsson in your kika will be brave. Get on digital cameras, papa. You will no more air damn for any job. A free high life, hip life, acoustic gospel soa. A whole CD, new video CD so. Your mobile phone people at Denimo, Yanni PNT, they didn't share any more common chroma circle in crying for 0302 232 125. Kumasi Yanni PZ KJT and they didn't share anymore for 0322 809 16 and 0322 49673. Big Ben group of companies. Ya will be Cassie amount.
I hate this moment, but it's for real. Time is up. We should be saying bye-bye to all of you. Footprint comes same time next week on your favorite TV station. But let me remind you of the question on board today. What did Noah build for the floods? What did Noah build for the floods? Send your answers quickly to the short code 1522 1522 across all networks. And hey, you can send us your shout outs, okay, or dedications. Let's have them 1522. Well, my name is Fifi Folsom. I love to say, may God's grace see all of us through every life's race with an extra pace that no enemy can chase. Look at your face, you're blessed. I'm out of here from location at the Body Beach Hotel. I say bye bye.
God.